All right, we are here now live with the parents of Courtney Stauffer, Mr. and Mrs. Stauffer, Wendy and Scott. Thank you so much for joining us. And my heart goes out to you. We want to be helpful. We know you're going through a nightmare right now. And so we're going to talk to you and try to jog somebody's memory out there. If you know anything, if you saw or heard anything, call police. So police were called to your daughter's apartment building, not once but twice. So let me start with you, Wendy. What did cops tell you about whether they interacted with Courtney, and if so, what was their interaction?
Told that they were called to her house for noise disturbance, and that they had talked to Courtney and to the neighbors, and that they were all told to go back into their apartments and leave each other alone.
Now, police then came back again. We understand that somebody heard from beneath your daughter's apartment stomping or banging. So what happened then? Did they go back to her apartment?
As far as we know, they went back to her apartment and they didn't see anybody or hear anybody. All the lights were off. They knocked on the doors and they left.
Wow. Well, that's upsetting, obviously, that the police were right there. And let me ask you this. First time when they arrived, did they see anybody in her apartment? If the person downstairs is hearing stomping and banging, there's a very good chance that there was somebody else, possibly a male, in her apartment. Did you talk to neighbors? Did they hear a male voice? Did cops talk about anybody inside the apartment with her?
There was a male with her in her apartment, and it was one of the gentlemen that were with her that evening who had stayed, I guess, to stay over at the apartment that evening with her.
Wow. Well, that's new information. Who is that male?
I'm going to hold back on names right now. I mean, that's brand new, but I don't really think it's something we need to hold back on at this time. I think it's something that should be known.
Have police talked to this young man? Or is this somebody that she knew from her past, or that she met at the dancing location, the bar?
This was a friend of hers. Courtney thought that he was a friend of hers.
Did you talk to him? Did police talk to him? Did you talk to him? Did he describe an argument in the apartment?
Scott has talked to him. The police have talked to him, and he said that there was no argument.
So did he? How does he explain the banging?
Well, there was no argument between him and my daughter. There was an argument between my daughter and the neighbors when they came home that morning, approximately it's about 3:20 a.m. when they got home, and she had gotten into an argument with the neighbors.
Now, did this young man claim that he left before police showed up the second time? What was his explanation in terms of where he went that night? And what did he see your daughter do? Did he say that he said goodnight and left your daughter at her house? Or did he say that she left? Or what did he tell you about that?
Well, he pretty much said that he stayed the night there, and they went to bed about after the second, I guess, time that the police were called, somewhere around 4:15, 4:20. They went to bed, and then he woke up at about 7:30 and left, and my daughter wasn't there.
Oh, he claims that she wasn't there when he woke up that morning?
Correct.
Correct.